Okay, looks like he's starting to straighten out a little, so figure you might want to see this. He's been kind of J-hooked all day, but he's starting to lower his head. Yeah, you can kind of see him squirming. Yeah, he's straightening out. This is it. I'm going to try to move this closer so you can get a better look. Basically, it sounds kind of gross to tell you this, but his head is going to split open once he straightens out. It's much more beautiful than it sounds, I assure you of that. So we kind of noticed earlier he was getting that green tint. One of his stripes turns a brighter yellow. I believe that's the one that becomes the gold flecked trim on the Chrysalis. Now the angle actually is really bad. I'm going to move the phone here because you can see here, there's the back. There's the split. The chrysalis is forming. I wish I could focus this a little better, but here we go. Here we go, but it's happening now. It's happening. I've seen these in time lapse, and I remember seeing them as a kid. You couldn't watch the whole thing. And they'd show a little bit here, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more. But to watch the whole process is really a beautiful thing. Don't mind that. Normally it's my job to answer the phones, but everyone knows I'm filming a caterpillar turning into a chrysalis. And it's weird. It's just like you can't even see it happening, and yet it's happening. He's still working at it. Look at him go. Wow. That is beautiful. So this is one of the 7 dwarves, as we called them. It was a group of 7 that all hatched at the same time. So we simply call them D4. I think it was easier than trying to remember them all. Sleepy, Doc, Dopey, Wayne and Garth, Lenny and Carlton the doorman. I don't know. And for the record, it's Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. So, thank you. I'll be here all night. But not at this rate, because this is still going really fast. And what's happening, you can kind of see it's getting all pushed up. See, all that outer skin is being pushed up. And he's making great progress. So way to go, D4. He's almost done. Almost done with the first part. Look at that. He did it. He did it. He's still working at it, obviously. That, oh, wow, it's almost off already. Oh, there it went. That was D4, part 1. So he's going to keep working at this. You've probably seen a completely formed chrysalis. Has that little white trim, little gold fleck trim, rather, along the top. You can see that white band right there is actually going to work its way up and become the gold fleck trim. But he's going to be fighting for a while, getting himself exactly where he needs to be. So that is the process of a chrysalis. It's probably going to be another 5 minutes or so before we can see the formed chrysalis, and it's going to be at least another couple hours before it's fully dried and safe. So I am going to close this video out now, but I know you all wanted to see the process, and there it was. So congratulations, D4, you're on your way. And we'll see butterfly D4 in about 10 days. Night all.